Introducing our cheap Montana winter car.
Oh boy.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a good video.
We have a good video today.
Today I have a special guest here. Oh yeah. What's going on, What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a special guest with me, a repeat star on the channel. Sasha is back in town.
So excited to be here.
So this video is going to be a really fun one because we're going to be doing some traveling, we're going to be doing some car buying, and well, Sasha's in it, so that makes it automatically way more fun. So I just told you this like 30 minutes ago. We're going on a little surprise trip to Montana.
Yeah.
You cool with that? I know it was sudden.
Yeah, this is super sudden, but I've never been there. I've always wanted to go there. I've seen pictures of Montana, and it seems like one of the most beautiful states in America.
We just want to start this video today in beautiful Arizona in a fun car, you know, show the exotic Fisker.
This is so cool.
Her first time in it. What do you think? First impressions, unbiased opinions, you've never seen it before. What do you think?
I think the coolest thing is that this car sings. So like when you start it up, it just makes this tune. It's unique. I've never heard this sound from a car before.
So the sound's unique. The looks are obviously unique. You were commenting about that. What do you think about the design?
I think it's beautiful. I've never seen a Fisker before.
And the fact that Justin Bieber owned one, he may have owned this car in particular, I don't really know, but he owned one of them. Like,
that's crazy.
A few months ago, Christian and I bought a car to have in Montana. We needed something to be able to get around, and of course it's gotta be like 4-wheel drive. So it's a nice Subaru, and we got a great deal on it. I'll explain more of that later when I get up to Montana, because I always ask, how was school the past however many months? It's been a long time since you've been on the channel, so how's everything been?
It's been amazing. It's been so good. I'm so thankful that Cornell decided to do in-person classes. So I was on campus. I had like about half of them in person, and it kept me really engaged, and I'm really thankful for that.
Awesome. Without further ado, let's go to Montana.
Let's go.
Yo guys, future editing Jeffrey here. So I realized when we landed in Montana, I didn't get a whole lot of clips in this next segment before we got driving the car on the big road trip. So I figured I would briefly update you guys right now and tell you guys a little bit of what happened. So we landed in Billings. Immediately we went over to the Rusty Fender. You guys know Steve at the Rusty Fender. He restored the 1972 Gran Torino we were working on. Car looks amazing. We were able to check up on that car. He's actually gonna be working on a disc brake conversion as well as refreshing the suspension, you know, doing some more things to make that thing even nicer than it already is. But the main reason we visited Steve is because he was nice enough to store the Subaru for like over a month until we could get up to Montana. We bought it from auction, and then we had no place to put it, so he's like, just park it with me and I'll store it until you guys get here. So that was super nice of him picking it up from the auction. Now, speaking of auctions, it's the perfect time to segue into the sponsor of today's video, Copart. As you all know, we have bought countless cars from Copart auctions. They are the biggest salvage auction in the world, with thousands and thousands of cars, trucks, RVs, motorcycles, supercars, normal cars. Everything you can think of is on Copart, and this Subaru is no exception. So basically, we needed the perfect 4-wheel drive Montana car, right? So I popped on Copart, sorted by location to Montana, and I started going through all the different listings, and I came across the Subaru. The Subaru is actually a donated vehicle. So just like the CL600 over there, the car had no damage. It wasn't crashed or anything. We ended up winning this Subaru at auction for only $575. Good deals like this happen all the time on Copart. Every night, all I'm doing is going through Copart auctions, and I would highly recommend you all check them out too. The link is in the description below. You all should totally spend some time going through the website, seeing what deals you can find. It's totally free to browse the website to see what kind of cars are out there. And then when you do find your dream car, be sure to hit that link in the description below to make an account where you can save 20% off your annual membership cost just because you're a JR Garage viewer until March 15th only. So act quick if you don't already have an account. Don't sleep on this, guys. Under $50 with the discount to get making an account, bidding, and winning your next dream car. This is a great deal that you don't want to miss out on. So thank you, Copart, once again for the long-term channel support. You guys have been amazing. We've been able to purchase so many cars from your website. Thank goodness you exist. Otherwise, how would we be able to get such cheap project cars to make this channel fun? Without further ado, let's get back to Montana. Let's teleport to Whitefish, Montana, almost 600 miles away from Billings, Montana, where we drove the Subaru on its maiden voyage. Let's see how it held up, and let's see what you all think of the new Montana car. Alrighty guys, and just like that, we made it to Montana. I know it doesn't look like it. That's because I am inside the underground garage here at the lodge at Whitefish. We are in Whitefish, Montana, and The car that we picked up is right over there. So we need some sort of winter all-wheel drive car to have up here in Montana, and something that's not too nice because it's gonna be sitting outside, it's gonna be getting a little beat up, but something that's, you know, reliable and still fun at the same time, right? Without further ado, let me show you around our new Montana vehicle, the Subaru Outback Legacy. So here it is, guys. What do you think? All $575 of her. We're not in it $575 anymore. We did some maintenance to it. We had some work done so that it would be super duper reliable, but I'll get into that in just a second. But I'll give you guys a little walk around here. It's among good company. Look at this awesome BMW i8. Like, you never see exotics up here in Montana because, well, the roads are salty and snowy, and look at this, getting it done. Anyway, back to the Subaru. So here she is, guys. 1998 for the year. It was the top of the line limited edition, like 30th anniversary. So it's got some fancy stuff. It's, you know, full leather interior, the bigger 2.5 liter. Let me move it more into the lights. Runs great. Starts right up. Let's get some lights going here. Leather interior, which is nice. You know, dual heated seats, heated windshield. That's great for Montana. And one of the coolest parts, it's a manual. You oftentimes see the automatics. It makes it a super fun car with the manual. Sasha and I, so we got to Billings a couple nights ago, and then we drove the car 570 miles to Whitefish, Montana, where we are right now. Car performed really, really well. The views were incredible going through Bozeman, Butte, you know, up through Missoula, Kalispell, past Flathead Lake, now to Whitefish. Great drive. We knocked it out in half a day, and no problems, except I did get pulled over.
Flashback.
Oh boy. Hello.
Hi, good morning. I'm Deputy Meyer with the Gallatin County Sheriff's Office.
I assume it's because you don't see a plate. Yeah, so we just bought the car. Just issued us the title. I have it in the trunk.
Is the vehicle insured?
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and pull that up?
Yep.
You got your driver's license on you?
Yep, it's in my pocket here.
And then is there any paperwork with the VIN number on it?
Yep, it's in the trunk. I can go back there with you if you want.
That's fine.
Oh no. What the heck? Hold that. Yep, here we go. We're gonna try to pump the clutch. And all right, thank you so much. Holy, best cops ever. What?
They just pushed us. I can't believe that just happened.
The battery somehow died in that moment. I left it on accessory for too long and it killed the battery, and they can't jump start from their cop cars. So I said, oh, it's manual, let's push start it. And they're like, I guess. And we just got it started. Woo! All right, back on the road.
End of flashback.
Let me go ahead and pull it into the light so I can show you guys a little more around the car. Look at this. Look at this. What is that? Is that an AC like Cobra or something? Oh my goodness. Look at the side pipes. Backdraft racing. Sick. That's super cool. But walking around the rest of the car, we put on new tires. It's nice how much room you got back here. Of course, 5 seats, all leather back here as well. Everything's powered, like power windows, all that stuff. I know some of the base models have manual stuff. And then obviously plenty of room back here. Just got some emergency roadside kit stuff, some water, towels, you know, spare tire, blankets, just in case it's freezing cold in Montana, you don't want to get trapped somewhere. This car has like 0 rust. There's not a spot of rust on this car. Go find me another Subaru for under $1,000 with no rust on it. I don't think you'll be able to do it. It's super hard. These cars rust so much, like in these quarter panels, bumpers, all up in here. This car, no rust. It was owned by an older woman before us, and maybe she just didn't go driving out in the snow and kept really good care of it, because it all looks really, really good. So with the hood popped, we got the 2.5 liter Boxer 4-cylinder. Very common engine, not a whole lot to see here. Obviously I got to go to work with some scrubbing bubbles to make it look all pretty, but after a 500-mile road trip, it got pretty dirty. The whole car needs a wash, so excuse that. Now there's a reason this car was $575. Turns out the car was like overheating, and that's why they wanted to get rid of the car. And obviously a Subaru overheating with this engine, you probably know it's the head gaskets. These head gaskets fail all the time. It's kind of like the pitfall of this engine. There was this local guy here in Montana. When we bought the car, we called him up and said, hey, could you do a couple maintenance items to it? And he goes, sure, no problem, you know, bring it by. So bought it for $575, dropped it off at his shop, and he did a lot to it. What he ended up doing, the new updated ones, so we won't have the head gasket issues. So we solved the overheating issue, and while you're in there, of course, happens every time, you know, you want to do some other things too. So we said, hey, can you do the timing belt too? He said, sure. And then we're like, oh, well, can you do the water pump too? And, you know, throw that in there while you're in there. While he had the engine out, he noticed the clutch and flywheel were not in the best of shape. So he said, you want to do that? And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's pretty cheap. Let's do the clutch and flywheel too. The rear main seal was leaking along with a couple other just cheap seals. So once again, while he was in there, he knocked those out real quick, and now it runs great. So the cost for all of that, I gotta do an exact tally, but all in, something about $1,200. I think that's including the parts too. Labor and parts, 1,200 bucks, something like that. Plus 575 for the car. We're in the car like under 2,000 bucks. So comment down below if you think that's a good deal for a 5-speed manual, top of the line, limited Subaru Outback with no rust. I think it's a solid deal, but what do you guys think? There you go, that's enough of the car. Now let me show you around the lodge here because it is so insane and I gotta show you the room. So let's go grab Sasha and show you around. Here we are at one of the Lakeview suites. See if Sasha's up and at 'em. Look who it is.
Welcome to our crib.
Okay, oh, can I get a tour real quick?
Of course.
Nice place you got here.
Thank you. Here's bathroom number 1.
Number 1. Okay, okay. Oh, wow.
Here we have our kitchen, fridge, freezer, dining room table.
Oh.
Won't you come out on the balcony?
Little balcony. And there it is. The view of Whitefish Lake. Wow. Definitely a cloudy, wet day today. We were just down there at dinner last night, right? I'll put in the clip. How was dinner? Explain.
So good. I had elk for the first time.
How was it?
Oh, it was good. It was really different.
And then our dinner.
Our dessert.
That one.
Yes, huckleberry ice cream cake.
The best.
Phenomenal.
And 2 days ago, Sasha didn't even know what a huckleberry was because it's such like a Montana thing that a lot of people outside of Montana don't know what a huckleberry is. Is that a fireplace?
Yeah.
No way. Whoa. That's nice. That's nice. Nicely done.
Let me show you guys the second floor, but before that, here's our second balcony.
So in case one wasn't enough. And then over that way is the ski resort. On a clear day, you can see the ski slopes, which at Whitefish are some of the best in the country. So too bad we don't have more time to go skiing. Second floor. Yep, in their Lakeview Suites, you have 2 floors. This is the main bed, TV. One of the nicest hotels I've ever been to in my life. And then a second bathroom. Thank you so much, everyone at the lodge here at Whitefish Lake. It's been a dream of mine to come here ever since I was little. I always remember driving by this place because it looks so beautiful and it's such a huge like complex with so many different, they have condos, suites, they have the general rooms. They have teddy bears that come in the rooms. Like everything is top notch. Great way to stay in Montana. And if you guys are in Montana or Whitefish, come here, you won't be disappointed. All right, Future Jeffrey popping back in again. I hope you guys enjoyed that room tour, but now let's get to the final day in Montana. Tomorrow morning, we were so crunched on time. We had a flight at like noon and we were late getting out of the hotel, so it just got a little crazy, so I figured I would explain a bit of it here. So of course we had to get Sasha her huckleberry coffee. That was like mandatory because I told her it's like life-changing and you gotta try it. So she eventually did get it and she said it was the best coffee she's ever had in her life. And I don't even like coffee, but I tried a little sip and it was incredible. And then from there we had like 5 minutes until we had to park the car, get everything locked up, and then hop in the Uber to go to the airport. It was crunch time. I thought we would miss the flight for sure. So I'll go ahead and just roll the clips. Alrighty everyone, good, very early morning. We have a flight to catch, but we gotta drop off the Subaru at our property up here. So we're just going up the hills, all the switchbacks, and then we're gonna hopefully just leave the car in the woods with a cover on it. That's the goal. This will be Sasha's first time seeing it. As you guys know, the coolest thing about this property is the runway. I know we're doing everything so quick. We gotta leave in like 5 minutes to the airport. Our Lyft is over there, Uber driver, but
everything last minute as always.
There you have it. The massive runway to the right, our property to the right, overlooking that.
Whoa.
The most beautiful view of the lake. And if those clouds weren't there, you'd see more of the mountains in Glacier National Park, but you all get the idea. You saw it last time. If you didn't see, check out the video. I'll link it down below, the actual reveal of the property. Just kind of send it. Let's get our stuff out now because he's not going to follow us down. So
that's the driveway?
yeah, we're going to just put it by the
on the
trees.
grass?
Yeah.
We're going to put it under the trees?
I think so. That's our only option.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So actually, we're just gonna park the car in the community kind of space. A little bit better than just stashing it under our trees and hoping that it survives, you know. So look at that view. Oh my gosh. Love being back, especially without the smoke. Off-roading. Oh, this thing is so capable, this car.
So you guys have it, we made it. We parked the car at the property. We got it covered up with our cover, decently protected over the next few months until we visit it again. But we made it just in time to the airport. We're back safe and sound, so that's great. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We love the state of Montana. If you guys are from Montana, drop a comment down below. We'd love to link up one of these days or do a little meetup up there. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We've got some awesome videos in the works. We're going down to Copart because they have some crazy crashed exotics down there that we're gonna go preview. And then we're gonna do 575 first drive. So that's gonna be really fun. And then of course, we got some Mercy content coming now that it is off the transporter back here. So stay tuned for all that. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you all for, you know, keeping Christian in your thoughts and prayers. Like I said last video, he's feeling much better. I know some people were asking me, so there's a quick little update. He'll be back hopefully maybe in the next video. He definitely wants to get back in a video. He's been missing you guys a lot. So thank you all so much for reaching out and being there. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
That it feels right.